name is Steph and welcome to Body Club. Today I'm going to be taking you through a 30-minute lower body legs and glutes workout, and you need no equipment, just yourself and a mat to do today's workout. In a moment we're going to begin. If you do have something that you can raise your heels up onto for one of the exercises, then great, but if you don't, then do not worry, okay? Other than that, you don't need anything else. Make sure you've got water to hand, take a break when you need to, and of course do what feels good for you, but try and work hard as well at the same time. So we're going to start with a little warm-up. We're going to start by activating our glutes. I'm going to pop the timer on. I want you to pop down onto your mat, onto your back, into semi-supine. So feet firmly planted on the ground and laying down onto your back. And we're going to start with, like I said, glute activation, so glute bridge to start with. I'm going to pop the timer on. We've got 30 seconds, and then we're going to begin. Okay, off we go. So your first exercise in your warm-up is your glute bridge, squeezing those glutes. Little pause at the top and a squeeze to make sure we are activating the glutes, and then peel down through the spine. Squeeze and hold, and then lower down. We're going to go all the way for 30 seconds, making sure we're firing up those glutes. Ready for our 6 lower body exercises that we're about to do for our main section of today's workout. So squeeze those glutes, and then we're going to extend the right leg to the sky or bend the knee and squeeze the left glute to lift. It's always good to do single leg glute bridge when we're firing up our glutes to make sure both glutes are activated. Squeeze and lift. You may find that you have one lazy glute. This is the time when you'll realise that. So squeeze at the top, lift and lower. As soon as that buzzer goes, we're going to change to the other side. Oh, there we are. And change, lift. Keep it going. Using your breath. If you can hold at the top and just hold for a moment, keep that squeeze going, then do so. Getting the body nice and warm. As soon as we finish this one, we're going to come up to squats. Getting a bit more of a full body warm up. Okay, coming all the way up, straight into it. Sitting back as if you're sitting into a chair. Squeezing your glutes as you lift, engaging your core. Keep it going. You've got 30 seconds. We have 2 more after this to finish this little warm up. And then we're going to move into our main component. Keep it going. And squeeze. You've got 10 more seconds. 5, 2, stay down on this next one, and we're going to work abductors, so outside thighs, squeeze. So you're pulling the knees away, firing up the outside of our glutes, those abductors, top of the thigh there, squeeze, stay low. You've got 12 seconds, you should be feeling the burn now. And we're going to finish with in-out squat jumps to finish with a nice warm-up, energizing full body. In 3, 2, in-out squat jumps, let's go. Remember, you can always do a low impact version, which is just side to side, like this. And of course, if you're ready and you want to jump, let's jump. Let's get that heart rate elevated, blood and oxygen pumping around the body. Keep the chest lifted, get down low, feel that burn. You've got 5 seconds. All the way to the bell. And relax. I'm going to change my timer, grab a drink if you need one. And we're going to go into our main component. So our first exercise is going to be cross-axe squats. So if you've ever done these before, these are great for mobility, for hip mobility, for range of movement. They are quite an advanced exercise, so don't go so deep if you're not used to doing them, okay? Follow me. I'm going to turn this over so you can see. Take a wide stance. We're going to go one side first, then the other side, okay? In the same movement. Heel stays flat, opposite heel lifts, chest stays lifted, hips come down. So we're coming down and then squeeze and lift. Alternate. Don't let that heel lift off the floor. This is really good to notice our mobility through our knees, ankles, and hips. Or I should say, potential lack of mobility. Something to highlight. Also great before lifting anything heavy. These are quite a nice addition to your warm-up. And relax. We're going to go squat and pulse for our second exercise. Slightly wider than hip distance. We're going to stay down and pulse for 3 and then lift. You've got 10 seconds left of this rest. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down. Pulse, stay low. 2 and 3. Squeeze those glutes and lift. Take it down. 2 and 3 and lift. Repeat all the way. 20 seconds. Stay with me. Should be feeling nice and warm now. Feeling those legs start to burn. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes as you lift. We're almost there. Last one. And recover. If you have something to hand to raise your heels, then grab it now. We're going to go narrow stance, so working more quads, front of legs. Sit back into a chair, not actual chair, an imaginary chair. In 3, 2, let's go. Take it down and squeeze. So this will feel slightly different to that last squat. We're really focusing on putting more pressure into the quads. Make sure you're still squeezing those glutes to lift with those heels raised if you can. Stay with me. You're over halfway already. You're doing really well. We are 3 exercises into our 6. So halfway. We've got 5, 3, make this your last one. And recover. You've got 20 seconds rest. Pop those back to the side. We're going curtsy into reverse, taking your right leg back behind into a curtsy lunge, into reverse. Stay as low as you can in between to get more pressure through your legs and glutes. 2, 1, take it back. Down and reverse. That's it. Keep a slight lean forward in your chest. Getting that glute to really fire up. You should be feeling this straight away, just here in the front leg. Stay low if you can. If you're really struggling, come all the way up and then take it down. That's also absolutely fine. But if you can, stay low with me and challenge yourself. You've got 8 seconds. Are you feeling that burn? I am. In 3, 2, and stand. We're going to go on to the other side. We've got 15 seconds rest. Shake those legs out. We've got 2 more exercises. Curtsy and reverse lunge to the other side, then coming down for hamstrings. In 3, 2, let's go. Take it down and reverse. Remember, stay low if you can. Option 2 is to stand. So as I always say, be mindful when you're moving. Listen to your body. What do you need to do? Equally, what do you need to do to challenge yourself? You've got 15 seconds. This is when I show you how bad my balance is and I fall over. Pretty standard. 10 seconds. Curtsy, reverse. Remember, you can stand. 3, 2, and recover. Come down onto your mat. We're going to come up into that glute bridge. We're going to be working our hamstrings. Quite hard to do at home, so this is quite a nice exercise to do without equipment. So we're going to come up, hold that glute bridge, and march our legs out. So coming out, out, in. Change legs. Out, out. Keep the hips lifted. You want to be feeling this in your hamstrings and your glutes, not your lower back, okay? So you must be firing up those glutes, working and feeling that burn through the back of the legs. Can you go a bit further away? I felt that one then. Keep going. Lift those hips. All the way to the bell. And recover. 20 seconds, grab a drink. Round 1 is done. I'm going to take some clothes off. We're going to go to round 2. Same thing. We're starting with cross axe, so coming wide. Can you get deeper this time? Remember, keep that foot flat on the ground, chest lifted, bum comes down, dropping low. Push into the floor. Let's work on that mobility, work on our range of motion, range of movement. Fantastic warm up. Very challenging, even without weights. Got 20 seconds into round 2. You're all doing really well. Stay with it all the way to the end. Bum comes down, heel stays down, toes lifted. Try and get a bit deeper and push. 20 seconds rest. We're going squat pulse, so slightly wider than hip distance. Down for 3, pulse and lift. You've got 8 seconds after this rest. 5, 3, 2, let's take it down. Down and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Take it down. 3, pulse. 2, 1. Always remember, squats are compound exercises. Means we're using multiple muscle groups. That core needs to be working. Engage your abdominals. Don't arch or hyperextend, I should say, your lower back. You've got 15 seconds. Take it lower. You've got it. 10 seconds. Stay with me right to the end until that bell. Take it wide. In 3, 2, make this the last one. Ignore that bell. Stay down. Come on. And squeeze and lift. Narrow stance. Grab those little plate weights if you've got them. Anything that you can lift your heels. Take that narrow stance. Working more quads. So front of leg. We're going to go narrow stance squats. Try not to fall backwards. Let's go down. And squeeze. Remember, core is still working. Breathe through it. Exhale as you stand. That will help you. So breathe out. That's it. You've got 20 seconds. Final 15. We're on number 3 of 6 of our second round. 1 round to go following this. Hopefully you're feeling nice and warm now. 3, 2, and recover. Pop those weights back to the side. Curtsy into reverse. You've got 14 seconds left of this rest. Grab a drink if you need it. 8 seconds. Catch your breath. That's more for me than for you. 3, 2, let's go. Take it down. Curtsy, reverse. With that curtsy, a few teaching points. Knee over ankle, pointing in the same direction as our toe. And reverse, like you're on train tracks. Try not to keep that leg directly behind, but give yourself a little bit more support by staying in that train track position. Remember, you can stand to give your leg a little bit of a break in between. That's fine. Want to challenge yourself? Stay down. You've got 8 seconds. Breathe through it. In 5, 3, 2. Oh, shake that leg out. Exactly the same thing on the other side. And feel that. You've got 10 seconds. We're going to go to the other side. Remember, protect your knee. Keep it pointing in the same direction as your toe. Drop your chest slightly forward, feeling a bit more weight through that front leg. Then we're going to feel it here. That's good. So look at that position. Change, train track, You've got a little gap between those feet there, just for balance, for stability. You're doing really well. Remember, you can stand in between. That's absolutely fine. You're over halfway. Stay with me, team. You got this. Get low. Remember that positioning. Drop the chest, draw the belly in. You got 5. Stay with me. 3, 2, and shake it out. Whew. Come down to the ground. We're going hamstrings. The final exercise of these 6 of round 2. Then we've got 1 round left before we come down to really burn out those glutes at the end. In 3, 2, let's take it up and squeeze. Hold it here, walk it out. How far can you walk your heels? Challenge yourself. Try and get deeper than last time. Maybe hold it out and then draw it back in. Make sure you're always challenging yourself with these home workouts, getting the most out of your workout. Lift those hips. Keep breathing. Lift them a bit higher. Squeeze those hamstrings. Remember to alternate legs and lower all the way down. Round 2 done. Grab a drink, you've got 15 seconds. We're going for our 3rd and final round. You can do it. 8 seconds. Cross-X to start. You'll be experts at these now. Okay, let's go, take it down. Lift that toe, get deep. Bum comes down rather than pushing it back. Bum comes down, chest stays up rather than pushing it back. Really notice in this one your mobility. Maybe you find one side you can get lower than the other. Is it your ankle, your knee, or your hip mobility that you need to work on? It's such a great exercise to highlight where we need to work. 8 seconds. See how low you can go. Make sure you can still get back up. That's it, that was close. Okay, and come back up to standing. Shake those legs out. That was the last time you're doing that one. We're gonna go squat and pulse. Take it wide, a little bit wider. You've got 8 seconds. Breathe, take a big breath in. Long, slow exhale. Let's go, take it down and pulse. 3, 2, and 1, and lift, squeeze, take it down. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and lift. I always think when I squat, I think about my hip flexors acting as like claws drawing me back. That way my core starts to engage as I push my hips back as if I'm sitting into that chair. Little things visually that help you, always use those. You've got 5 seconds. Make this your last one. And lift. Shake them out. Grab whatever it is that you're using to lift your heels. I'm just using 2 plate weights. If you don't have them, that's fine. You can just do your narrow stance. You're still working quads. Same thing, it's just nice to lift those heels. Okay, last time, let's go. Take it down and squeeze. Down, lift. As you come up, still squeeze those glutes. As you sit back, feel that tension through the quadriceps, so through the front of the legs. Challenge yourself. Maybe you've got a weight at home and you can hold it just as if you were doing a goblet squat. So hold it just under your chin, adding a little bit more pressure, that little bit more tension. You've got 10 seconds. Squeeze. Feel that burn. 5 seconds. And time. No more of those. Thank goodness. Take that to the side. We're going curtsy into reverse. If you were standing up in between, try this time to stay down the whole time, because this is your last time, so you can make this the hardest round. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Stay low. Train track. Keep that chest slightly dropped forward. Belly's drawn in. Feel that front leg firing up. I can feel the burn. We've still got 25 seconds. Stay down. If I'm staying down, you can stay down. 20 seconds. I feel like I have to now. 15 seconds. Stay low. Keep that knee over the ankle. So you're just moving that back leg. You've got 8 seconds. Last one. Finish it off. Oh, and shake out that leg. We're going to come onto the other side. Same thing. You have to stay low the whole time. You've got 10 seconds. Give it a shake. Catch your breath. 2 exercises left. We'll take it. I'm not starting before the buzzer. Let's go. Take it down. And then back. Bellies are drawn in. Squeezing those glutes. Keep smiling. Smile through the pain. Don't they say that? Fake it till you make it. Just keep going. You got 22 seconds. Halfway now. Into that train track, into that curtsy. Stay till the buzzer. Final 10 seconds. You can do it. 5 seconds, that you can do it was to me as well. Motivating myself. And, oh, time. Well done, come down to the ground. 20 seconds rest. Final time with those hamstrings. Then we're coming into 4 glute exercises to finish. Get ready. Breathe. 3, 2, take it up. Walk it out. Walk it in. Keep those hips high when you walk out. Take it out. Can you take them out further? Work all the way until you hear that bell. Keep those hips lifted. Maybe you can start to feel those hamstrings start to shake. That's a good thing. You're working hard all the way. Lift those hips. Until that bell goes. And there it goes. 20 seconds. You have 4 glute exercises to finish. I'm going to spin around this way so you can see. Starting with donkey kicks, into donkey pulses, into over the gate. Okay, are we ready? Down onto your forearms. Right leg is going first. Let's go, lift and lower. With our donkey kick, if you've got a resistance band, then great, you can use it, or you can tuck in a weight just behind your knee. Try not to move your spine here. So we're focusing just on squeezing and activating that single glute rather than this kind of movement. We don't want that. You've got 10 seconds and squeeze. You can do it. Even if it's burning. You got 3, 2, and release. We're going to change on to the other side. You've got 15 seconds. So left leg. If you started on your left leg, right leg. Whichever leg you didn't do. We're going to go on to the other side. Are we ready? Remember, keep that back nice and still. Focus on squeezing the glute. Let's go. Lift and lower. Take your elbows wide. That will help you evenly distribute the weight through the upper body. So obviously it's going to be a little bit heavier on one side due to being on one knee. Try not to move the back. Activate and squeeze that glute. We are almost there. You've got 10 seconds. Then we're going to go back to the other side. I told you you're going to feel the burn by the end of this one. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Back to the other side. Donkey kick again, but this time we're staying in that top area of motion. So we're staying up at the top and we're pulsing and just squeezing, little pulse, okay? So come back down onto your forearms, knee underneath your hip. Let's go, lift it up, and little drop and an extra pulse. Drop and pulse. Again, try not to move the spine. Just focus on squeezing that glute. You've got it. We're almost there. We're on the last few exercises, finishing off, firing up, burning out really those glutes, getting them to fatigue so that you'll be thanking me tomorrow. You've got 8 seconds. Little pulse, halfway down, and pulse, and release. Taking it onto the other side. If you want to, you can sit in child's pose and stretch out those glutes, stretch out the lower back. You can do that if you wish. Gonna go onto the other side. You've got 5 seconds. We're gonna pulse. Take it up. Let's go down and squeeze. So the leg that's in the sky is the glute that you're working, the glute that you're squeezing, but you're still gonna feel it through this supporting leg as well. That's normal, okay? But focus your attention to the glute that you're working. And I always say this, whatever exercise we're doing, think about the muscles that we're trying to work. Put your energy and your focus to that area. All of a sudden, you'll feel them work a little bit harder. 5 seconds. Focus on that glute. 3, 2, and release. Ooh, the burn. We're not done. We're gonna go over the gate. So same thing, not same thing, same leg, first leg. Taking it out wide. So we're over, if you're on a mat, it will come to the outside of the mat. We squeeze the glute to lift the leg into the center, keeping the leg straight, as if that leg is a gate. It's called over the gate. I mean, I don't know if it is called that. I might have made that up. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower, but focus, of course, on squeezing the glute, not on moving the back. Automatically here, you want to keep your core engaged. It should be doing that naturally. Every time you exhale, your core should be drawing in towards your spine. The burn should be pretty real about now. 5 seconds. Last one. And recover. Take it out to the other side. And we're going last time, 15 seconds rest. Last 40 seconds and then we are done. 10 seconds. Okay, are we ready? Last time over the gate. Let's go. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Focus on that glute. Focus on control. So really work on slowing down and activating those muscles, controlling the movement so that we're not throwing our body around. You're over halfway already. Easy, right? 15 seconds. All the way. Final 5. Can we finish it off? And release. Awesome work. Make sure you stretch, really important, especially those glutes. So recommend you to get into that piriformis muscle by doing your pigeon, or you can do it laying on your back. Make sure you stretch out your quads and your hamstrings as well. I won't run you through those. But make sure you do take at least 5 minutes now. Don't go again, ignore that buzzer. At least 5 minutes now just to stretch out all those muscles that you've worked. And from me, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.